Welcome to Packing Central. So first, I need to make this bed, so let's do that. Now that that's done, my room has been ground central station for packing. So I have all this stuff in the floor, outfits, gear for the stroller, gear for the diaper bag, like the whole thing. So let's go ahead and start grabbing some of that, putting it on the bed, laying things out so we can actually see what we are working with and start packing for Disney World during winter. And then today's Disney World winter pack with me is actually sponsored by JL Childress, but more on them later. Now let's talk about trip details and what you can expect out of this packing for Disney World video. First off, we are going to Disney during winter. And while no, it's not single digits or even in the like low degrees, for our trip while we're there, the highest day is going to be 68 degrees. Most of them are going to be 58, 61 degree highs. And while no, that is not cold for most people. And I know my people that like live in the teens during the winter are like laughing by now. So I'm glad this video has been entertaining so far. Click that like button if it has. But for those of you that know Florida cold, because if you know when it comes to Florida cold, the humidity plays such a big factor, and also the wind chill. So those two things coupled together can make 58 degrees there feel like 40 or even 30-degree temperatures for me here in Tennessee. So it definitely hits a little different. And then the lows are going to be down in the 40s. So that 58-degree day won't hit 58 degrees until like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So we want to be prepared. I don't want to be miserable, and I don't want my girls miserable. So for this trip, it's going to be a solo mom trip. So it'll be myself and my two little girls, my 4.5-year-old and my 2.5-year-old. So I will be packing for the whole fam bam. We'll be going to Disney World. We're doing some different parks, and just gonna have a lot of fun, but I want to be comfortable. So that's part of what we're gonna be packing for today is Disney World during winter time. This is Disney World winter, so kind of what to expect, how to pack, how to prep, how to plan those outfits, because your Disney winter outfits look a lot different than Disney summer outfits, and you're not gonna wanna pack for just typical Florida because, well, it's Florida, so it's always warm, right? Florida can get cold. Now a quick gear rundown is I am going to be packing personal item carry-on only. So my girls and I are flying Spirit Airlines, and I, for them, only have a personal item that they're getting, and then, which I'll show you their suitcases in a second, but I have a carry-on paid for myself, and then my personal item will be my diaper bag. I'm contemplating buying another carry-on, but I haven't fully decided. So we'll see if I decide to add that by the end of this video or not. Hopefully I can get into what I've already paid for, because I really don't want to drop even more money for another bag. But we'll see what I need, because sweaters and things are a bit bulkier. So it does make it a little harder to pack carry-on only for Disney World during the winter time. But we'll see what we can do. That is the goal. And then for my girls, I have these two suitcases. So I've kind of been playing and like testing things out, because I'm like, I don't know, what can I get in these? So we're playing. Now during the summer, I can easily pack in these. And I know you're probably like, wait a minute, that's a suitcase. That's not a personal item. Actually it is. So this thing will fit straight down into the bag sizer for Spirit Airlines, which is perfection. I love it. And it actually holds way more than you think. So you would assume by how small it is that you're only going to get like 2 or 3 days worth of clothes, maybe a pair of shoes. Y'all, this thing holds like way more. So I will link it down below. If you are like myself, you like to fly as cheap as possible and use your personal items, this works as a personal item. My girls love being able to roll their suitcase through the airport. This one is Minnie Mouse. We've got Anna and Elsa up here, so got different styles, and then lots of other characters too. So if your kids aren't into these characters, they've got more. But that's the situation for packing. So I've got that, and then I'll have my diaper bag, which we're gonna get into that. I think we're gonna do diaper bag in a whole other video, just because there's a lot clearly to unpack there. So let's focus on packing, seeing what we can do, and if we can pack personal-ish item only. If you were enjoying this video so far, I would love it if you would consider clicking the red subscribe button. Turn that little button from red to gray, and let's be virtual Disney besties. My name is Ashley, and I am constantly sharing tips, tricks, and hacks for taking toddlers and little kids to Disney, as well as packing videos just like this one, Disney vacation planning videos, as well as vlogs from all of our adventures along the way. So if that is content that you're into, I would love it if you would join my little internet family. Let's be virtual Disney besties. And all you have to do is tap that little button. When it comes to winter gear, I would always err on the side of caution of packing these items, because you don't know, if you've never been to Disney during wintertime, how your family is going to handle Florida cold. So you may be thinking, we're tough, we are strong, the cold never bothered us anyway, and you are feeling very Elsa. I urge you to go ahead and toss these things in your suitcase. They're not going to take up a lot of room, and the cold just might bother you a little bit more than you think it's going to. So I would rather be prepared, and that way you're not scrambling and buying that $70 ugly hoodie in the gift shop that you actually don't like, but you're freezing, so you buy it anyway. So first thing I'm taking are gloves. Like seriously, this takes up so little room in your suitcase, but you're gonna need them. So with little kids, and this is just like a generalized mom tip, if you're needing to buy winter gloves, if you haven't already, buy mittens. Just do yourself a favor. Tiny fingers and little finger holes are just like, you're just fiddling with them and trying to get them into the first one, and it's frustrating for you and it's frustrating for them, and it's just like getting them into the right spots and the right fingers and not having two fingers in one spot, and it's a whole thing. So just to make your life easier, let's go with mittens. So I bought this 3-pack from Target. You can get them everywhere basically. So just get mittens though. I would urge you, even like whatever, get mittens for your kids. It's just so much easier to go ahead, slip those on, and bam, you are out the door. It's not a big deal. Or if their hands are cold, instantly you can get them on, and it's not like this big to-do in production to put on gloves. Now for yourself, make sure if you're taking gloves, you get the ones with the tech fingers in them, so you can see how that's a slightly different fabric there. It makes it work for your phone, because you're going to want to take pictures, you're going to want to take videos, you're going to need to be booking those Genie Plus things and checking wait times and finding the nearest bathroom because somebody's got to pee, and you're going to need your phone. So that way you don't even have to worry about taking your gloves on and off, and it just makes it so much easier. So make sure you are buying tech gloves. Doesn't have to be expensive. Like this is a $5 pair from Target. Like they're not expensive, but it's easy and I can use them very easily. The next thing, and this is a fun new thing for me, but I'm very excited about it and it's been so helpful. So that is this little hand warmer. I actually ordered 2 more because I know my kids are gonna want to take it. Now this can be controversial of letting your kids use a hand warmer. So obviously you got to do what's best for you. This is the disclaimer, is use your own common sense and test it out with your child. This one has 3 different settings, so you can see there it has different levels. Even on the warmest setting, it is not going to burn my child, but I can put it on a low setting and let them hold it and let them warm up. And I know they're going to want to take mine, so I ordered each one of them one as well. So yeah, take that with a grain of salt. But it's not, these do not get as hot as like a hot hands, where you shake those things up and they are literally like lava in your hand. And I would never give my kid one of those. But this, I was like, okay, I'm gonna buy one, test it out, see how I feel about it, and then we'll see if I need to get one for the girls. And it worked out great, so I got one for the girls. But it is USB-C rechargeable, so you don't have to worry about taking batteries. You can just plug it in when you get back to the room and you're good to go. Warm it up, throw it back in your pocket, and head back out the door. So that's pretty nice. And it again does have 3 different heat levels, so obviously the higher the heat, the shorter the battery life is going to be, but you do have a couple of different options, and it's just something that you can like hold in your hand and you can have it and be a little bit warmer. So that's something else that I'm taking for Disney during winter, and it's also not too big. And then hats. I'm gonna take winter hats, that way the heat isn't just like escaping through our heads. So I have this one for myself. I tried to pick colors that just kind of would work with any outfit. If you don't care about mismatching, it really doesn't matter, but I'm a little like, I want to look cute. So I got a cream one that will go with a lot of different outfits that I'm wearing. And then I got the girls these, which have these cute little bows on it. Like how precious is that? But whatever style or type you and your family want, pack a beanie, a hat, a boggin, whatever, toboggan, I don't know, whatever you want, whatever you call it. I've heard so many things for these. But a winter hat, pack a winter hat. And last but not least, I know you're like, girl, you talk about this in every video. But seriously, take the rain gear. I know winter at Disney isn't the rainy season, but it comes out of nowhere. And unfortunately, those summer showers, they're not there for like an hour or two usually. It's like rains all day or nasty all day kind of thing. But I just have mine in this little boxy bag. It's from a small shop. I love that it has this clip on the end of it, so I can clip it and hang it from the stroller if I need to. But on the inside of it, I just have my umbrella, I have my rain jacket, and then my girls' 2 rain jackets as well. So I have this all set up, ready to go. I have the stroller set up with the rain cover and everything too, so don't forget the stroller rain cover, but I will be sharing that in a separate video, like the whole setup. But when it comes to rain gear that you wear and like umbrella that you hold, I would take these. I personally take an umbrella because I vlog, so I need something over my camera if I can to be able to somewhat film, because I don't want my camera getting just wet, because like it's not a super expensive camera. I'm not like some filmmaker, but you know, I don't want to have to go buy a new camera. So better yet, it's easier to take an umbrella, or if we're standing in the rain in a line or something, I can cuddle down close and we can stand under the umbrella with the 3 of us while we're waiting in line for something. That way it just gives a few more options for rain coverage, because sometimes it is just really coming down and you need more than your jacket. So I will have that packed, that way I'm not running to a gift shop for ponchos and all that stuff. Don't overspend on a poncho, just take your own personal rain gear. I promise you, you will be thanking me. But seriously, pack those things in your suitcase, winter gear and rain gear. Rain gear goes all year long. I don't care, January to December, all the times in between, you take the rain gear. Another nice thing though about taking that in the winter time and having a rain cover is even if it doesn't rain, it might get chilly and it might get windy, and that is something you can put down over your kids and block a little bit of the rain when they're sitting in the stroller, or a little bit of the wind rather, and that way it can keep them a bit warmer. So that's another little pro tip, is your rain cover can be helpful in more than, well, just rain. Now I will be going to Disney when it is chilly at home. So obviously I'll be wearing this thing at the airport. So it is kind of a somewhat lightweight winter jacket. It's from Old Navy. It's a while. I can't link it, so I hope you don't like it too much because I can't share it. But it is a jacket that I have, and I am going to be wearing this at the airport, and I will be taking it with me. And that way, when I'm there, if I am cold and I'm like, you know what, it's more than sweatshirt and a shirt underneath, like it's more than my layers are doing, I need something else, I can throw this over top and wear it as well. And then I have my girls, their jackets also. I will pop up a picture of those here, but they're just little packable winter jackets that they can throw over those princess dresses. They're even their sweaters and things like that. That way, if they're chilly, they can warm up just a bit. And so those are also nice and packable. They fold down really small, so they're not gonna take up a lot of room if I have to toss them into a park bag if we get warmer in the middle of the day, if that happens. But we've got them no matter what, because I would rather have the gear and not completely need it all the time than not take it and be sitting there cold and miserable. But that way you don't have to change your plans all of a sudden because it's cold outside. You can throw on your jacket, you can keep going. So that is my plan, is to use their jackets. I will have mine, they'll have theirs on for travel day because we'll be flying down anyways. So that's the plan for winter gear. And as I mentioned earlier, today's video is sponsored by JL Childress, and I'm so excited to be working with them and collaborating because I've literally been recommending their products for years now. So the fact that we're getting to collaborate feels so exciting when it's a brand and product that I already know and love, and you already know and love. So thank you again to JL Childress for sponsoring today's video. But they sent me over some goodies and I wanted to share them with you. Some of them are great for winter, some of them are great for all year long at Disney, but they're gonna get you set up from your stroller to your diaper bag and everything in between. So let me show you some of the goodies. First up is this little packable blanket. It comes in pink and gray, and it's this little minky dot fabric. It has a little strap here on the side, which is awesome. You can Velcro it to your stroller, which is perfect, so it can just hang. You don't have to like stuff it in a bag or anything. It kind of comes with its own attachment, which is awesome. You don't need a hook or anything, but you can fold this out, and it is that same little dot soft material on one side and a silky type material on the other, but it is perfect. Folds out, and this, as well as there's another strap on the inside, will Velcro to your stroller bars so that your child isn't dropping their blanket. So it can go over a car seat, it can go over your child in the stroller, and it is perfect. I love it. You can wrap this around once if you need to, or a couple of times to get it extra snug and tight, and it is fantastic. We have been taking these to Disney for over a year now, and absolutely love them during the winter time. It is the perfect little blanket, and I love how small it is, so it's not going to take up a lot of room in that suitcase, but you can keep your kids comfortable. The next thing they sent over was this full body changing pad. So if you're like mine, you have a 2.5-year-old, mine is still in diapers. So as your child gets older, or if you just have a tall kid, mine are on the Pixie, like petite side, but some kids are actually super tall, and this one is so large. But you can actually lay them on it, and their head and their bum are still on here, and it gives a little coverage. This is super wipeable, and then on the back side it has the cute little dot mini print. But I absolutely love this. It doesn't take up a ton of room in the diaper bag, which some of those changing pads can get really bulky. This one is super thin, as you can see. It has that little Velcro strap, so it is literally perfection for tossing in your diaper bag, especially if you have an older kid. They sent over also these stroller straps, which I'm really excited about. I've never tried these before, but they are like a carabiner. So they have this little clip at the bottom, which would be perfect for water bottles and things. That way you could like strap it on, and even when you fold your stroller, I'm like, oh, that would be perfection, because then you could fold it and still have that hanging there, and it's like not a big deal. So I'm very excited to try these out. You know me, I love a good stroller organization, so those are going to be great. And these are a fan favorite. I'm sure so many of you have bought these from me sharing them, but they are the disposable Color Me placemats. These things are perfection for when you're dining out with kiddos and you need an activity. You need a clean space to lay their food, depending on the age, like whatever. This actually will stick down to the table, so you're not slipping and sliding all over the place. You just peel off the back from the little sticky tabs, you stick it to the table, you're good to go. They can color on it. These things are phenomenal, and I've been recommending them for a bit now. And then last but not least in my goodie package were these disposable diaper pads. So you can take these to the changing pad and be able to use them if you needed to. Again, it's a pretty good size. So definitely gonna get some coverage under their head and stuff, especially where it's important, where you don't want it laying there where all these other germs and things are. So you can have that option of something sanitary to lay them on. I love that you can use them for that. You could even take these and use them if you're gonna have like a little picnic lunch with them, be able to set their plate or their food on top of this, and then in the event that it actually, like, most likely will happen, their food falls off their plate, they knock it off their plate, they take it off their plate, and they want to lay it on the mat, then at least you have some sort of like clean sanitary space for them to put things on. So this could even be multiple uses besides just changing your child's diaper on. These can actually use for a lot. So I am so excited to try some of these things out, some returning favorites. But thank you again to JL Childress for sponsoring today's video. I will have links to all of these products and more of their Disney themed products down below, so be sure to check that out. And let's get back to packing. Now it's time for an outfit roundup. Sorry, I've been watching too much Encanto, and we're taking our Encanto dresses, but sorry, I couldn't resist. But in all seriousness, let's do a outfit roundup really quick and start getting these things in the suitcases and pray it all fits. Starting out with travel day, I have my little lounge outfit set here. It is some knit joggers and then the sweatshirt that matches. I actually have the blue version of this that I used on our last trip. Loved it so much, and I actually asked for this one for Christmas and got it, and I am obsessed. So excited, obviously in my favorite color, so it's perfect for me. And I will be wearing my white Allbirds sneakers. They are my like go-to Disney sneakers. Actually, let's just go ahead and pull those out. Okay, so these are the sneakers I'm going to be using, and I know some of you are cringing. Shoes on the bed. I know, it's for the moment. It will get washed, but I have my Allbirds sneakers. They are my go-tos, especially in the summertime, but I have found them super comfortable. And if I just wear a thicker sock, then they're fine in the wintertime too, but they are so incredibly breathable. So if your feet get hot and you get overheated really easily, Allbirds, these are the Tree Pipers, and I absolutely love them so much. I will have, again, a link down below. If you use that link, you can actually get a free pair of socks from them. So, you know, free pair of socks, not too shabby. So I will have that link down below. But seriously, these Allbirds in the tree style they're cooler. So they also have a tree runner, things like that. Those are all super breathable shoes. So if you want something like that, you can do it. Obviously, mine need a little bit of washing, but you know, they wash really, really well. and I have had no complaints. Like seriously obsessed with these shoes. I was expecting them to be super overhyped, but they are awesome. So got those. And then I have the girls, they're going to be doing a little matching set thing. So they have their Minnie Mouse shacket here. So it's a shirt jacket. For those of you that are like, what the heck's a shacket? Long sleeve, fleecy material. So that is super, super comfortable. Got them a shirt, long sleeve shirt to wear under it. This was on sale for $2 at Walmart the other day, you guys. Like, I couldn't believe it. I couldn't, like, they already have their winter stuff on sale. So if you need long sleeve, run to Walmart, because some of it's like actually really cheap, like $2. And then I have their fleece lined cozy leggings here. So that is going to be their outfit. And then they needed new tennis shoes. So I've been like holding these until our Disney trip. So they actually look nice. But these, again, just inexpensive Walmart shoes. I didn't have time to order. I usually get them Fila's. I find them to be more padded and a little more comfortable for them, but I didn't have time. They hit a last minute growth spurt on me, and the other shoes just won't be here in time for our trip. So I grabbed these instead. So these are kind of what they play in on occasion and stuff. So they're just easy. If they ruin them, it's not going to hurt anything, like inexpensive shoes. But that is what I have for them for that. We're going to be doing a Festival of the Arts. So grabbed them these super cute, colorful dresses. I thought those were perfect. And then we have some cozy leggings to go underneath. And again, these are long sleeve, but if we need to and they are cold, then I can put their winter jacket on top. We can do the hat, we can do the whole gloves thing, and they're going to be matching for that day too. I have this shirt, just kind of like, it's like a shirt jacket kind of thing. I've shown it in a couple of videos, but it got that. And then I have a tank top. I don't think I'm going to need the tank top, but it's just for layering. And then I have some new jeans, and I'm really excited. Like, I tried them on, they fit great, but I'm just like, I'm just going to leave them new for Disney. So I have something fun and new to wear, because they get new outfits and I get basically mostly repeats. So I have that for them. And then I've got my Reach Out and Find Your Happily Ever After sweatshirt, and then a pair of jeans for that the next day. This is going to be Magic Kingdom Hollywood Studios a little bit. And then I have their little sets here. These are little sweat sets. I actually found these at TJ Maxx. I cannot find them anywhere online, but I've linked some similar ones. And then I have them, their big cozy sweatshirts with some fleecy leggings underneath. So they've got kind of matching sets for those. I have these princess dresses. I'm worried with the 60-degree temps. It's not going to be warm enough for the short sleeves, but I do have their winter jacket, so they can throw that on, and we can always alternate, or if I need to pull a sweater, I can always do that, or they can wear their shacket this day. And so we've got that, and then I will also have them, they'll be wearing like their cozy leggings, and to help with the packing minimally, I am going to have like, okay, I know they're going to need cozy leggings, so I'll wash these one day in the afternoon while they're napping, and then we'll have those for this day. And so that's kind of part of it. Usually I'm in 2 outfit per day kind of mama. On this day I have 2 outfits packed, but the rest of the days I don't, but I'm going to be washing them and intermixing. So like on this day, if we come back and it's cold and it's not, we need something different to change into, or they've got it messy, then I can have washed this outfit during nap time. They'll put it on to go back to the park that evening. And so that's kind of my system for this trip. I hope that makes sense. So we're just kind of mixing and matching. And then the same goes with their leggings. I can intermix these with a sweatshirt or the jacket or anything else and kind of do that. And then our last day, I'm hoping to make it over to Animal Kingdom before we fly home. So that's the reason for the Animal Kingdom pant and shirt little set here. But that's the idea. So we'll see about that. But that's their outfits for now. And then mine that goes with that is this. I got this on Amazon and I'm so excited about it. It was another Christmas present, but it's this like ruffle sleeve and ruffle collar sweater, and I am so excited about it. It looks super cute. I'm not packing any pants with that one because I'm going to pull these pants, wash them, and wear them with this. So that's kind of my routine, is we get laundry going while they're napping, and then I can like be able to like switch back and forth with it. And then here for my travel day, this is travel day and Animal Kingdom outfit, but I have a long sleeve black shirt. I have the new trendy pants, the leggings that are like the wide leg, like athletic pants or whatever. These are so comfortable, and I want like 5 more pairs. They have a pocket on the side. They are cozy, like they're fleece lined. They're they're awesome. They're so soft. And then I have this kind of tan shirt, jacket, shacket kind of thing going on there. And for the girls, I do have like as a backup shirt if we needed to wear them with like some of their other leggings. I have a short sleeve shirt if it gets wild and decides to become warm. I have an additional long sleeve thermal type shirt for each of them. And then I have a pair of shorts for each of them, just little bike shorts if it gets warm enough. And then I have a tank top for myself, which could be mixed or matched with any of my like pants or anything. So that's kind of the outfits. So anything we can like interloop together and mix and match. And so basics. So we've got like colorful things on the top, but then I'm trying to stay pretty bland with basics on the bottom for like black and gray pants so that I can switch those out. All right, so I'm gonna be using these little pouches for my girls, for my toddler and my preschooler, and they actually have the days of the week labeled on them. So these work perfect for them being able to learn and know, okay, this is what outfit I'm wearing today. And so I can teach them as we're going on which day they're wearing what and what the words look like and the letters. And so it's both a learning experience as well as a little packing hack. And these are perfect. You could use these for packing your kids for summer camp. Like these could be done for so many different things or for activities or lots of different things, but I thought these were awesome. Another thing I'm doing with these pouches is prepping them for my preschooler because she does need underwear, things like that. I have those inside of there as well. I prepped my toddlers with socks for the day. So she has her outfit and her socks, and then I'll have a diaper that I can pull and put with the outfit. But as far as getting my preschooler dressed in the morning, she needs underwear, socks, everything like that. So I'm going ahead and prepping the bag with the entire outfit. So it makes it so much easier to be able to pull out that little pouch out of the suitcase or the drawer if we unpack at the hotel and be able to, okay, this is today's outfit, and just lay it out, put it on, and we're good to go. Now I'm hopping in with my favorite packing cube. Hopefully I can use this largest one to get all of my clothes in it for the week, with the exception obviously of my travel fit. So I'm hoping the rest of them will fit in here. I think it should, I think. For all the sweaters that I have in there. So let's see, pull out the suitcase. I'm gonna grab our travel day outfits and lay those over here to the side. That way, as I am cleaning off the bed and like putting things off the bed into our suitcases, I know, okay, I'm nearing the end and like how much I actually still have to put in the suitcase. So it kind of gives me a realistic expectation. Also why I love using a flat area like a bed or a table or something to lay everything out on that I need to pack, is that way it gives me kind of a visible surface that I know I'm working from, and it's like, okay, when everything's off here and into a suitcase, I know I'm packed and I'm ready to go. Okay, quick rundown of what is in the girls' suitcases in addition to their clothes. So you saw me pack up this side, but this side has my preschooler's inflatable bed that she uses. There's two different pieces. So this is one piece that I have in here. The other piece is in her sister's suitcase just because it all wouldn't fit in one. So I have that, and then I have her blanket that she uses, and then her camera monitor. I have slumber pods that I use. Now if I was traveling with those, I would do like a checked bag, or I would do an additional carry-on for like sleep gear. But since we frequent Disney World so often, we use what's called an owner's locker, and it's basically just a storage locker. So those are where our slumber pods are. But if I didn't have them, I would be packing those and just have an additional carry-on for like hotel room setup stuff. And then on this side, I have a disposable diaper pail. Since this one is still in diapers, I like to take that. It's just, if you've used them, you can shout out in the comments because it's just so helpful and it keeps that stank inside of it. I have our collapsible laundry basket. I love setting this up and just being able to have a drop zone for clothes. That way they're not like dirty clothes spread out throughout the room. So I have that. I have our little stroller straps, which I may actually hang on the diaper bag. So I think I'm going to take those out and put that on the diaper bag. I have my toddler's blanket, our sound machine for that. I have some little fairy string lights. So these are going to be on our stroller. And then I'm also going to decorate our resort room window with these, which I'm really, really excited about. I'm so excited to do that with the girls. And then I have her monitor for in her slumber pod. And I have our stroller caddy in here, our stroller tag, and then the other half of that slumber pod bed. So I have all of that packed up and ready to go. So I just got to get all this stuff kind of back in there. And I think that's going to do it for their suitcase. And then I just need to throw some things into my suitcase. Now for my suitcase, I'm going to toss in mine and the girls' jammies here on this side. Since we do have, we'll be going in the evening, I just want to have all of that stuff ready to go for bedtime. That way we can do bath time and all that good stuff and get them into the bed ASAP. So we will have an early morning the next morning. See, I have my gloves, their gloves, which are gonna go there. I'm gonna put my hat in here though, because I don't think I'm gonna wear it that day. This thing is actually, okay, so this is, I'm excited about to try, is it goes on the handle of your suitcase. And so you can slide it down on there and it's a cup holder. So you can put like your cups and things in that, but then it also has this strap so I can put it on and hold the cups or use it as a little crossbody as I'm getting on the airplane with like water bottles, or if we got food at the airport and they have cups and things, I can put those in there and it just kind of gives me an extra hand to get on. And then I can just fold it up and be able to put it into a suitcase or bag somewhere. So I thought that was pretty cool. I'm excited to try that out. Okay, so this stays out, gloves stay out. Let's see, toiletry bag. So this is my toiletry bag. This is what I'm using for myself and the girls. So I have that all set up there with all of our goodies, our rain gear, as mentioned, charging. So this has all of my charging stuff in it. I'm gonna just have to add in last minute, same like day of our travel, is all of my camera charging stuff. But as far as like travel chargers, phone chargers, I just keep that in here and ready to go. So I'm not having to like unplug my charger and take that. I just have special travel chargers. It makes it a lot easier on this thing to pack. I am packing our swimsuits. I don't think it's gonna be warm enough to, and I've never gotten in the hot tub with the kids, and so I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know. I don't even know. Like, are kids supposed to get in hot tubs? I don't know. I don't know much about that. So I'll have to do some research, maybe ask the pediatrician or whatever. Can they get in the hot tub? They're probably too young for that, but I'm packing it because it's one of those, just in case. I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence. This may be something I ditch last minute as it gets closer to time. If it's for sure not going to be within temperature to get in the pool, I'll probably pull this out, because like none of the Disney hotels have like indoor pools or anything like that. And even though they are heated, I don't know, if it's like 60 degrees, I don't know that I want to get a pool. I don't know. We'll see. That's just me running through. You're getting full situation here. Have my packing cube with all of my socks, underwear, bras, what's not going on in there. So let's see, actually it would make more sense like that, do that, and then put jammies. I feel like I'm playing Tetris every single time that I pack, and I'm like, okay, how can I make this make sense? like, how can I use every available space? Like, we're filling in all available space here in the suitcase. Okay, so I've got this in here. Okay, so I think I'm packed for Disney. This feels so weird. I still have this hot mess over here to deal with. That's for the diaper bag. So we will set that up and I will put that all in a separate video. That way it's just like its own thing. So you're not having to go through all of that. But I have the girls' suitcases over here. Got everything in mine. I'm kind of excited. I probably, the more I'm thinking about it, the more I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna take the swimsuits out because I just don't see us doing that. And also we have so many other things planned besides pool time. So I'm kind of like, I don't think we're gonna need swimsuits. So I think I'm gonna pass on the swimmies. But yeah, I think that's gonna do it for today's video. I hope you guys have enjoyed coming along on this packing adventure. If you did, don't forget to click the thumbs up button, the red subscribe button if you are new. Yeah, and I will see you right back here in the next one. Oh, if you want more, you can check out this playlist all about packing. Tons of pack with me's, tons. Hey, into the video club, thank you again for sticking around. I am so glad that you're here and appreciate you watching until the very last second of the video. You guys are seriously the best. I couldn't do it without you, and I'm so glad you're here. But thank you again for watching, and if you're still here, don't forget to comment a suitcase emoji. Thanks. See you guys.